Hello, it's Ben from DrumLab. Today what I want to show you is a concept called over the bar line fills. So usually speaking, when we do a drum fill, let's say the fill's going for the entire bar, what we normally do is start the fill on beat 1 and then finish that fill by beat 1 of the next bar. That way we have a predictable start and a predictable end to our drum fill. However, in some types of music, it may be beneficial for you to do something that we call over the bar line fill. And what I mean by this is you still might start the drum fill on beat 1, but you might actually finish the drum fill on beat 2 or beat 3 or beat 4 of the following bar. Meaning that instead of our fill going for 4 beats, it might go for 5 or 6 or 7 beats. It creates a little bit of an extra dynamic to your playing. So what I'm going to do is start off and show you playing, starting your fill on the first beat and finishing it on the first beat of the next bar, which is usually what you would do. So it sounds something like this. So that's an example of starting my fill on beat 1 and finishing my fill on beat 1 of the next bar. Now what I'm going to do is instead of my beat going for 4 beats, it's going to go for 5. So the fill's going to start on beat 1 and finish on beat 2. So an easy way to start counting this out is to just pick your drums and do 16th notes on each one. 1 piano, 2 piano, 3 piano, 4 piano, 1 piano, 2. That's when your beat's coming back in again. Now if you think of your normal rock beat, normally your bass drum's on beat 1, your snare drum's on beat 2, bass drum on beat 3, and snare drum on beat 4. So if I'm coming back in on beat 2 of the next bar, I should ideally try and come back in with a snare so that the groove of the following bar can keep rolling as smoothly as possible. Then you can probably get an appreciation for how it still feels like the groove keeps rolling onwards, but the fill is just that little bit longer than what you'd expect. So what I'm going to do is just put on my click and have a little bit of a go at doing these over the bar line fills, coming back in on the second beat or the third beat, and keeping in mind that if I am coming back in on the third beat, I should be coming back in with a bass drum. Okay? Let's have a bit of a listen.